Right, I'm reluctant to do this simply just because it's not out yet and we don't know anything really about it. So I'm just going to do a quick bit essentially on a little bit more of the messenger bike ninja backpack thing that everyone's excited about. Now the easiest way to actually show this and show the largest detrimental effect is just to go essentially what is pure meta build. So Cody's Mask, Foxes, Contractors, The Gift, Sacrifice, Providence, Holster, obviously using a bit of the old Dod-Foamath. I'm going to use Killer just because it's a base standard to calculate, and I've input this into a spreadsheet. Now that build is going to be going up pretty much the identical build, but we're going to be putting the Ninja Bike backpack in. Now I've just put it in as improvised, and I'm going to assume it's going to come with weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage with a mod slot. So I put another crit damage mod in. We have replaced our mask with Walker and Harris because obviously we can't have two exotics. We're running 2-piece Providence now because the 3-piece is going to be given to us. And I've put these into a spreadsheet as well. So this is what that spreadsheet looks like. The top one is the normal build. As you can see, it's doing a fair bit more. With the bottom one, I have added in the 5% extra DTA. Well, it's not actually an increase. We're technically losing 25% critical hit damage, but I've added in the 15% that we already had from 3-piece Providence. The 10% weapon handling and 20% accuracy, which is literally all we're gaining. And we're still 22 to 24% worse off. Admittedly, 1-piece Walker and Harris is probably going to be one of the best additions that you could use with Ninja Bike Messenger Backpack. However, it is not going to make up for 25% total weapon damage. Now I can already hear people saying, but you're not going to have vigilance up all the time. True, but you're still only gaining 0.1% on body and 1.98 on head. Now I'm not saying this backpack is bad or it's going to be bad because we don't know a lot about it. We don't know what cause it has. We don't know what attributes it has. You never know. It might come out and it's got 60% all weapon damage just strapped on it. In which case, yeah. Probably best in slot backpack for literally every build. Go for it. It might come out and it's got 2 skill tiers and 30% skill efficiency on it. Again, pretty much best in slot backpack for every skill build. It might come out and it's got like 10% armor regen and 2 armor cores worth of armor on it. Best in slot backpack for every tank build. It has potential to be very powerful, but for what we know of it right now, which is just the talent, there's literally no point getting excited about this backpack because we simply don't know anything about it. And as it stands, just with the talent, it's really not that good. At all. Anyway, hopefully with a bit of spreadsheets thrown in, we'll get the picture. Don't want to start arguments about it, but yeah, it's going to be nowhere near the best backpack in the game, simply just because if they made it as powerful as some of the mentions that I just put in, then it makes literally everything else redundant. I very much doubt they'll do that. I mean, they can't even code Picaro's holster to have 30% of weapon damage. I very much doubt it's going to have 60 on a backpack. This also does lead into the simple fact of we don't know what else is coming into the game. One of the best things that you could potentially do with this backpack is just use Picaro's holster. From just that backpack and Picaro's holster, you have 1 red core, 1 blue core, and 1 skill tier. Then, depending on what the backpack has, you might have 2 red cores or 2 blue cores or 2 skill tiers. I don't know. We might get Picaro's gloves, which is a skill tier 10% crit chance, 20% crit damage, and the 2-set bonus is 15% weapon damage. You don't know. You could eventually make a build out of these pieces. The good thing about Brazos is the 2-set bonus is a skill tier. So just using 1-piece Brazos and Ninja Bike backpack, it's a free skill tier, and you haven't got to worry about putting another Brazos piece into your build. You could put Contractors, Foxes, Perfect Glass Cannon, a Walker and Harris piece. It does add a lot of variety. So it could potentially become, in the future, with depending on what else they add, very powerful. But as it stands, right now, this is not looking too good. It may very well change. All depends on how much faith you want to put in Ubisoft, I imagine. Anyway, have fun, good luck, don't die. It's bad for the health.